Hello everybody, Friday lunchtime just outside Longfleet Baptist where Smile Coffee Morning happens every week. It's like the central community base. In fact, Danny and the team are thinking about the different sort of layers of activity that Smile do, and that starting point layer is around just a space, a community space where people feel safe, where there's trusted friends, where they can learn from each other, and also where the team can do some of their key support work. So Donna's doing some amazing stuff this morning, trying to sort out a holiday for a lady who hasn't had a holiday with a child for 7 years, and they're just trying to get that sorted. And there's another lady talking about how before the renters' rights bill come in, quite a lot of landlords are pushing up their rents quite frequently in some cases. One lady 3 times in the last year talking about the challenges around that. But you've also got people who are really being empowered. The DIY course has been amazing. The Smile ladies have loved going down to do the carpentry stuff, and some of them have bought tools so they can do stuff at home. They're supporting each other doing it. There's one lady this morning who's thinking about setting up her own business. There's another lady who's designed teeny tiny Easter eggs in their boxes, and he wants to sell them on Facebook. So it's really empowering space, as well as a safe place and a community space. But also we've got the lady here from Safe Families, so we can do that extension of support through volunteers, but like a friendship support team, a bit like the Hope into Action idea. So Smile's doing great guns. They are developing a whole load of new volunteer roles, which Lucy's working on. By the way, Lucy, she's moved to Devon, but she's still supporting us. So she's coming down 1 day a week on Fridays from her new home there, and really pray that works well for her. But it's great that those new volunteer roles are coming down the line, so that there's going to be very specific befriending, social media, events type roles that people are going to have. So if you know people who might fit well with volunteering for Smile, they're going to need them pretty soon. I know there's real competition for volunteers, but there's some good stuff coming down the line. Oh, and as I shared a few weeks ago, just amazing feedback from there when they go up to the junction each week. There's improvement in mental health and physical health is just extraordinary. So lots of good stuff coming from Smile. So do remember them, keep on cheering them on. It's tough, but it's really good. By the by, so we were talking about training. So the barista course, we've formed some really great links with an organisation called Tricuro, who are, they came out of the council's adult social care side of things. So this is working with people maybe with various additional needs or significant needs, and the team have just done a full carpentry course, so 4 Tricuro members have come along to that, and then now put 10 people onto the next barista course, which is starting really soon. So that's a great link. The other thing that's going on at the moment that I need to update you with is a bit of team news. So Stephen Conn, as you know, has been our Bournemouth Food Bank debt advisor for a few years now, and Stephen has picked up a new role, a much more extensive role within Bournemouth Food Bank, looking after a lot of their wraparound support and all the financial resilience stuff. He can't do that and the debt advice work. Shame, we say, because he's outstanding. Stephen, we will really miss you, but we won't miss you because we're going to be working really closely with you at Bournemouth Food Bank. Thank you for all you have done. Thank you for the lives you've changed. Thank you for being a really, I don't know if you met Stephen, but he's such a calm presence, or seems to be anyway. So thank you, Stephen, for all you have done, and we're going to be putting that job out as well as the Christchurch one, which is coming to an end soon. So we've got 2 CMA jobs out there. So yeah, guys, please, again, if you can think of people who'd be really good for that job, let us know. Just a little bit of a nice one at the end. I don't talk about money very often, but we just got a little bit of a grant in for homelessness, which is nice. But we've been tracking, Tom has started to track the new donors that we get each month. So this is right across all of our projects. So new regular donors, we've had in the last 2 months 16 new regular donors who are giving over £1,000 a month, which is just fabulous. And we've had in total 35 new givers. So there's an additional 35 new givers over the last 2 months. Now there's 13 people who stopped giving for one reason or another, and that can happen. But actually, we're definitely on the plus side of the equation. Thank you for what you're doing to encourage that as well. Have a good week. Keep going. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much.
We're here at the Smile Mother's Day gift party, and here we got people signing up. We've got presents going on over here in this room, wrapping, choose your gift. Look at this pot plant, cards, very exciting. And while the kids choose their gift, we got a nice little space where the parents can come through, relax, have a chat, a cup of tea, and some cake. Well done, Smile Team.